Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna Prabhujis, Dandan Pranam. Welcome to today's Gita session. So let us start with our daily program with the prayers. Jagannath Baladev Shubhadra Mai ki jai, Panchatattva ki jai, Gaur Nitai ki jai, Amnadev ki jai, Narsimha Bhagwan ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Maharaj ki jai. Om Ajnanatimirantasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Ena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavade Paschati Desha Tarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we are just seeing all the slokas in the chapter 1, which is observing the armies on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Today we are going to see the sloka 1.42. Here let us just recite this. Doshairyetei kulajnanam varna shankara karakai utsatyante jati dharma kula dharmascha shashvataha. By the evil deeds of those who destroy the family tradition and thus give rise to unwanted children, all kinds of community projects and family welfare activities are devastated. Now, thank you, Prabhu. So what is happening here is Arjuna is concerned a lot about his fighting. He doesn't want it to fight. He's putting forward so many different reasons in front of Krishna. Before this, we have seen like 3 other different type of reasons what he has put forward in front of Krishna. One was compassion, and the other was he was saying like, I couldn't enjoy anything after winning this war, and what am I going to do with this whole kingdom when everybody other like my guru, my pitamaha, and my cousins, everybody is dead. Like, what am I going to do with this? So he says like, I don't have any enjoyment here. And the third one is like, he's saying he was saying that because of doing this, he will inquire some sense. Now, the fourth reason what he is saying here is all Arjuna's reasons are valid. They're all logical, they're all reasonable, and he has thought well about those reasons. So Krishna is listening to all the reasons, whatever he's putting forward. So the fourth reason here, what Arjuna is putting forward is, if the Sanatana Dharma, like the Varnashrama Dharma is broken, then there will not be any men at all to take care of the children and the women. Actually, the women and children, the children are easily misguided. The children can be easily misguided. Similarly, the men are easily degraded. So in this situation, for the war, like each and every person in the family who's well in health and everything, he has come to the war, each and every person, each and every man in the family. So the one who's staying at home is only the women, children, and the handicapped people. So when everyone is in the war, like when the war is happening and everyone gets killed, then there will be nobody to take care of the children and the women at home. So when this happens and the women will be degraded, and unwanted progeny will be coming, that is called Varna Shankara. The child doesn't know who's the father. That type of future will be there. So Arjuna is worried that there will be unwanted child progeny. So this is what it is. He is worried about. So when this happens, the whole varnashrama dharma will be collapsed, will be like the society, the society cannot maintain the varnashrama dharma, the sanatana dharma tradition will be broken. The varna ashrama is the 4 different types of varnas which we have to follow is brahmana, kshatriya, vaishya and shudra, and the ashramas are brahmacharya, grahastha, vanaprastha and sannyasa. These are the 4 ashramas which we have to follow. But in nowadays also, like in the modern world also, you can see in the office, wherever we go, there is layers of system. If we are not following the layers of system, then the whole management will be like in a chaos. For example, when we go to office, the system itself goes like this: the manager, the assistant manager, the clerk, the peon, office boy, watchman, it goes like this, right? If the watchman is not working properly, if the peon, if the cleaning person is not working properly, the higher grade people cannot come and work. And when the management, the manager or the top position person is not really managing the things properly, nobody will get a salary and nobody will get food. So like the system has to be managed properly. The hierarchical order has to be managed, and everybody should serve the other. So here the varna, how it is set is Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudras. Brahmanas are the people who are always praising the glories of the Lord and who are serving the Lord. And they lead the other rest of the varnas. They just give a lot of instructions and recommendations, and they lead, they teach the rest of the varnas. And Kshatriyas are there for they just protect the other people, and Vaishyas are they are responsible for the economy, and they serve the higher grade people like brahmanas and kshatriyas, and sudras are supposed to serve the higher order. And eventually, like serving each other, eventually we are serving the Lord. So the main motto here is the supreme personality of the Godhead. So when this varnashrama is being broken, the main aim of life, the supreme God, is also not there. So that's why like Arjuna is worried. When this varnashrama is broken, then there will be no protection towards the women, and which will result in the unnecessary child progeny. There are different reasons for Arjuna which he is not able to select. In general, selecting between 2 good things and selecting between 2 bad things is very difficult. We can select either one. When it is good and bad, we can easily select the good one. So now like Arjuna is like very like he's confused which one should he select, in the sense like he's putting forward a lot of reasons. All his reasons are logical. So we can even say a man, if he's been asked to select between his wife and his mom, it is very difficult. Whatever he does, from others' point of view, he will be a evil. Definitely. So remembering this, there is a story Saraswati Thakur was saying, like there was a man and his son riding on a donkey, and the rest of the people were saying, oh my god, these 2 people are riding on a donkey. What type of people are they? Like a small donkey it is. And then the man realized that, and he got down and he said, okay, let my son ride, and he was walking behind the donkey. And even for that, everybody was like, oh, the old man is walking and the small boy is just sitting. Then they switched the position. The man was riding and the boy was like walking behind. For that also people were like taunting, oh, what is this? Like the boy, small boy is walking behind. And then finally they decided, okay, I'm also not sitting. Let us both walk behind the donkey. And for that, like when they were walking behind the donkey, they were being said, oh, what are you guys crazy? You have a donkey there, and why don't you have a ride on the donkey? So, decisions or taking decisions are very, very tough. And when there are two similar type of choices, then it is very tough to take the decisions. And one more thing here, Prabhupada like insist here is the leader in the society should be the responsible person to maintain the dharma. If the leader is blind and he is not following the Sanatana Dharma, then totally everything is upside down. Then he, because of his blindness, the followers, everybody will go into chaos, forgetting the main aim of life to serve Krishna. So that's why the leader should be a responsible leaders. Now, those days the leaders were very good, but they were everyone was like thinking about how to serve the Lord, how to serve the Lord. So there were Maharajas, kings, who were like always thinking, my eyes are to just see the Lord, my legs are to just go to the holy places of the Lord, and my hands are to just like worship the Lord. So this was the intention, and that's why the kingdom, and that's why the whole life of the other people and everything was calm and peaceful. But nowadays it is so different. Nobody has the motto to serve others. How are we going to serve others? And in that case, like, how are we going to serve Krishna? Nobody is in that. What is happening? What am I going to get? That is the motto for everybody nowadays. So we should really take a pause over here and think about this, and think what Arjuna is also putting forward. And this is the reason why Arjuna says that he's not going to fight in the war. This is the fourth reason, and forward coming, like he's going to, all his qualities are also going to come. And let us wait and see what Krishna is responding for this to Arjuna. So Prabhupada here, he says like, when the Kula Dharma is not proper, when the Sanatana Dharma is not maintained, and when the Kula Dharma is not proper, unwanted child progenies are there. And eventually, when we have this unwanted child, then these kids do not offer the perfect oblation for their forefathers alone. So the Pitrus will never get into moksha also. So then there is a chaos in the Pitru Loka too. So a lot of things. Arjuna was not thinking about the present alone. He was thinking about the future and even the post future. So all his reasons are valid, and this reason is also like very logical, what he's putting forward in front of Krishna. So when the Kula Dharma is not proper, then definitely the people cannot become a devotee of the Lord. So that's why, like, in one of the shloka, it says like, Anyabhilashita sunyam jnana karmadi anavritam anukulyena Krishna silanam bhakti uttamam. So only the bhakti is the highest goal of the life. Other material desires, yoga and jnana, fruitive karmas, and so many other things, nothing will be to that level of bhakti. Only the bhakti is the uttamam. That's why they say anukul yena Krishna silanam bhakti uttamam. That's what, like, even in Bhagavad Gita 9.34, Krishna himself says, manmana bhava mad bhakto Madhyadi Mam Namaskuru. Always think about me, always be in my devotional service and do obeisances moment by moment. Krishna himself wanted us to think about him all the time. That should be our perfect goal. That should be our main aim for every day, everything, whatever we are doing. That's what we are doing. And we are listening to this Bhagavad Gita every day morning by promising Krishna, saying that thinking about you is my first preference in the day. Nothing other than is important to me. That's what we are doing very well. And let us just continue attending this Bhagavad Gita every day, and take this nectar, and please spread the word to the near and dear also. And with this verse, I'm handing here, let us see what are the qualities of Arjuna coming from tomorrow's sloka. And the most interesting part is Krishna is listening to Arjuna very calmly, and we have to see what Krishna is responding to Arjuna. So thank you so much, Mataji and Prabhuji, for attending today's program. Any questions, you can please ask.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Dandat Pranam, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you so much for attending.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Mataji.